when you were leaving secondary school, I suppose, why was engineering on your radar, as in what was the reasoning behind selecting engineering to go forward?
So in school, my strong subjects were maths. I loved maths. Physics, did very well at physics, and as well technical drawing. And I suppose I was the only girl in the technical drawing class back then. That's a while ago now, but hopefully there's more girls in those subjects nowadays. And my career guidance teacher just said, look, you should be an engineer, because they wanted to get more girls into engineering. And it sounded great to me. Like, I could imagine myself in New York City designing skyscrapers and all of that. That's what I thought.
Right.
And also as well, my father is an engineer, but he's a different field. And I just kind of thought it was a job rather than just studying something. I would get a profession out of it.
And was there any specific reason why you selected civil engineering as opposed to mechanical or electrical or quantity surveying or architecture or anything related to the built environment?
To be honest, it was because it was the only one that I was exposed to in school. It was the only one put forward to me.
Right.
And architecture did interest me as well. I was going to go for that. I suppose I was just worried about the points.
Right.
But yeah, no, I as I said, I did envision myself, designing buildings, like exciting looking buildings and things like that. So.
And what do you feel you've gained from that selection so far? As how have you found, is engineering what civil engineering what you thought it would turn out to be, or is it different, or what are your thoughts
I
on it?
suppose it's entirely different, because when I was in school, I was very academic. I didn't grow up on a building site. I have no relatives who are builders or anything like that. I'd no knowledge of really the built environment. So I assumed that I'd be sitting in an office designing away. And when I first graduated, I actually did end up in a job in a design office. It wasn't for me. I found it too desk orientated, I suppose, and I was used to being outdoors a little bit. So when I relocated to Australia, I got the opportunity to work in construction, so in big building sites, and I never, as a child, could never put myself in that position. And of course, on my first job, I was extremely intimidated by it and by everyone. But luckily, I had a great team of colleagues, and they, I suppose, saw that I was this green engineer who didn't know what was going on around me, and they supported me, and they taught me everything. And to be honest, I flourished in that environment, and to this day, I still kind of look for those type of jobs, like look for exciting, big structures being built and to be on the coal face, because it's not dirty. For engineers, like, you might think building sites are cold and dirty, but in our position, you're there to do inspections, or you're there to check up on things. You're not there to build, and you're not there to get your hands dirty, really. So you kind of get the best of both worlds there.